So, what'd you think of the film?
I think it's awesome. A little self-centered maybe for the answer, but I think it represents some of the greatest things in aviation: the majesty and the hard work and all the work that goes into having something like a 787 fly, and then the feeling of being airborne and why airplanes are airplanes and the birds and that I run out of words on trying how to figure out how to add it all up.
At the end, you really engaged with the kids who were in the audience. Obviously there were a lot of kids who weren't able to engage right there in the theater. Well, what's your message for the kids who weren't there and are going to see this film in the future?
There's so many wonderful things to do in this world tangible things where you can touch them and feeling it and do so many things for people around the world. And some of them take a lot of education to get done, to get into where you understand what's going on. And there is excitement. It's exciting to build a product like a 787 or a rocket ship, or develop a new medical technology, or develop a surgical tool, or do something like that. And it takes education. You can't just dream into these things. You work hard to get to these things.
And aside from first flight, what has been the most challenging part of flight tests and flying the 787 so far?
So we have small independent goals as we fly along an airplane, and we're making those go by. Obviously, we'd like to do them all quicker and have the airplane to the customer. I know the most rewarding flight we've had so far was when we took our launch customer All Nippon Airways on the airplane, and it was just a thrill of a lifetime. I've worked with some of those gentlemen now for 4 or 5 years, and I think they're still smiling about it. And to finally get to demonstrate our collective product to our launch customer was the highlight of all the flights we've done so far.
So you can head back to Seattle after this, after all the fanfare here is all wrapped up, and we celebrate
back to work.
Yep, back to work. What's next for you?
Hopefully, the next thing I do would be to fly the GE powered airplane.
And that's maybe early as this month, maybe.
It's out there in the future. I do all the homework for it. I'm the co-pilot for it. Mike Bryan is the lead project pilot for the airplane. We have our test readiness reviews. We have our program test readiness review. We get in the simulator. We practice the flight in the simulator. We do the gauntlet test on the airplane. We taxi the airplane up and down the runway. And then when everybody's happy, then we launch. And so to say it's on Tuesday, and then the weather might be poopy on Tuesday, and you don't go because the weather's doesn't meet the requirements. So, I hate to say, XX day, because you could have 25 knots of tailwind and you're not going anywhere.
So, terrific. Well, Captain Carriker, thank you for taking the time.
Well,
really
thank you
appreciate
very
it.
much.
And congratulations on the film.
No, thanks.